Good morning. We are going to do our English lesson for today, which is for Monday, March 30th and Tuesday, March 31st. The lesson will take place on page 176 and 177, and it is called Commas in a Series. And to explain what a series is, when you list 3 or more words in a sentence, this is called a series. Now, when you talk, you often pause briefly when you speak. You do the same thing when you write. You must use a comma to tell the reader when and where you are going to pause. Commas help make the meaning of your sentences clear. Now let's give you an example. If we look at our example here on page 176, it says Alexa bought oatmeal, bread, cheese, and nuts. And as you notice, the Alexa bought 4 items: oatmeal, bread, cheese, and nuts. And if you notice closely, there is a comma after each of the first 3 items. Now, you don't see a comma at the end because there's no more options. If there's no more options, you do not put a comma. However, before the last option, you have to include the word and. So you got oatmeal, comma, bread, comma, cheese, comma, and then you put and nuts for the last option. You're going to do that for every time that you would use commas in a series. Now let's look at the example here on the whiteboard. And I would like you boys and girls to do this as an example. It said gold is found in California, Idaho, and Georgia. So if you would like, pause the video. I would like you to first find the gold, and then you would tell me, find the noun, find the verb, and then put the commas in for what they're looking for. All right? All right, if you've already been done and you want to, we're going to continue on. As we know, our noun today is gold. Gold is the noun. Gold is what? Gold is found. Found is our verb. Where it is found in California, Idaho, and Georgia. Now, there's 3 places, so we have 3 things. So there has to be a comma after California, Idaho, and since Georgia is the last one, we put the word and then there's Georgia. There's no comma. However, we do have to put a punctuation at the end since it is the end of a sentence. Now, for today, on Monday, I'd like you to do that for questions 1 through 7. I want you to put commas on the options. Where are the commas needed? Now, if you already tell, we've already did the example for number 1, gold is found in California, Idaho, and Georgia. For tomorrow, I'd like you to do these numbers, 8 through 15. Okay? For homework, now you can do this as you please. I'd like you to at least try to keep a routine. Do this for Tuesday. But turn to page 82 in your workbook plus. What you're going to need to do is, it tells you at the top, bicycling is good for exercising, comma, fun, comma, and transportation. It gives you a couple examples. Write these sentences correctly and add commas where they are needed. Many adults, teens, and children love bicycling. So what you're going to do is find where the commas are needed to be and then rewrite the sentence below. You do not have to do section B, so you can cross that off. We've done enough proofreading this day. Now, I always tell some of the students who love doing that, go ahead and do it. But I'm only requiring you to do 1 through 4 for homework. If you have any questions for this, please let me know on an email, and have fun with this.